What's up, you guys? Sorry, totally messed this up. I've got this new fancy box, a Teradek Vidiu, and it's just like a little box that you can throw on the top of your camera, and it lets you live stream to like Facebook and live stream and YouTube Live and Twitch and all these other things with like quality camera gear, which is kind of cool. So let's see, is this working? I've got the chat window open here. Bailey Young, hello Bailey. Thanks for staying up late and watching. I think I am 2 hours and 28 minutes late. The little box set up a YouTube event, and then I was playing with it editing here because I thought maybe I'll come online at 8 p.m. but I didn't realize that it like scheduled and notified people that it was going to go live, which is actually kind of cool. Oh, we got a few more people. Ethotron. I don't know if we've met before. Anyway, nice to meet you. Rylan Fant, one of the biggest fans. Yes, it works much better than the crappy webcams that people use. Like, I think I don't know, I haven't, this is the first time I've tried it with YouTube, and quality-wise, I have no idea. I used it on Facebook Live earlier today on my vlog page on Facebook, and way better than using, like, your phone or something like that. Got the Rode Video Mic Go on top. That's working good. Obviously, I've got some lights in here that are helping to brighten it up, but using the G7 on here. What can we say? Q&A? Anybody want to ask some questions? I won't be on here long. I've got maybe like 5 minutes. My wife just came down and gave me the look. She was on a phone call. We had to pause a movie, but we're going to get back to it in a couple of minutes. Super Shard, great color too. Yeah, actually, before I had the GH3 on there and I was just like cranking the settings, I maybe cranked it a little bit too hard, but that's one of the nice things. You can kind of change it a little bit in body to make it pop a little bit more. Second time today, Declan. Yeah, welcome back. This is Declan's Coke bottle he gave me. Thanks, Declan. All right, this blows my C920 out of the park. I'm not 100% sure what a C920 is. I have to do it. Q&A is cool. All right, let's do some Q&A. Somebody fire a question. This is pretty sweet. We're going to do this more often, I think. I've been thinking about like the whole tech talk thing too, especially if we're going to talk about like tech details. It'd be way more fun to kind of do it in real time and answer questions for everybody when we're online here. Fireworks YT just got on yesterday, been shooting constantly. Nice. Does anyone live in Regina? Declan lives in Regina. Other than that, I don't know if any of these guys do. Where are you guys from? Drop in the chat window. Where do you guys live? Totally curious. Ethotron, I do. Hey, alright. Another Regina person. I feel like I need to, I don't know if on my iPad, I don't think you can do this on the iPad app, can you? It's kind of fun. Hanging out, let's see here, YouTube. Will it tell me like, oh, Justin Rivas is live. Did it notify you guys? I'm curious. Did you get like an actual notification or what did it do for you? Oh yeah, right, I unplugged my wireless router. Oh, my wife's gonna be choked. What movie were we watching? Mel Gibson something. He's like an ex-con and drug addict and his daughter's in trouble. I don't know, 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. Texas! Hey Josh, welcome. For vlogging on the G7, will the 14-40 be too heavy and annoying or stick with the 14-42? I'm worried that the 14-140 will take too long to focus because it could rack that whole way. Some people say it's fine, other people say it's garbage. All I know is when you make that long of a range of zoom, you have to compromise quality in order to be able to fit it in. So it's really flexible. I'm sure you can make it work and still make it look good, but I haven't used it. I'm worried about it. Lots of local people currently in Jakarta. Holy moly. Ethotron, you saw me on Halloween? Oh, hey. Yes, got a notification. Cool. Central Illinois. Nice. Near Winnipeg, Manitoba. What exactly is the business you run? I'm like a marketing consultant, I guess, but I focus mostly all on digital and social, like websites and online advertising and coaching businesses on social media, as well as like creating some content, photography, videography, and that kind of stuff. Another Regina. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Josh. What else? Carlos from Mexico. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, Indonesia. That's I don't know how to pronounce your username. Pretty intense. Yeah, notify me because I have the bell clicked on your channel for notifications. All right. Thanks, Declan. What else is going on? What are you guys up to this Friday night? Or some of you could be Saturday morning. Maybe even Saturday. If you were in India, it's probably like getting Saturday like close to noon. Something like that. Anyway, what's going on? Anybody have questions about lenses? I know there's basically two reasons why people would be watching this. One, you like my vlogs. Thank you. Two, you like my tech reviews. Actually, there could be a third category. You like my vlogs and you like my tech reviews, but one of those two reasons you're probably here. So we could ask questions about the vlog or about equipment, or just hang out for a couple more minutes before I have to go. Justin, you mind if I ask how many clients or projects do you have on average going at once? I typically have, I would say, 4 or 5. I've got one big client that probably covers a good chunk, and then I just kind of pick up other smaller ones around it, and that works out really good. So I'm very thankful to have that. Are you going to use your drone for your vlogs? So I sold my Phantom 3 Advanced as soon as I saw the GoPro Karma coming out. But now that the reviews of the Karma are out, I'm not sure if I'm going to get a Karma or keep saving for the Mavic, DJI Mavic. I like that the Karma is like a whole system. You get an action cam, you get a steady cam, like hand stabilizer, and you get a drone for like the same price of like the Mavic, DJI Mavic, which is just a drone. But if it just doesn't work well, then that's a problem. But they've delayed it for a month. I think they know there's some issues and are trying to work on it. We'll see what ends up happening with that. This is cool. All right. I like that it's cool. I'm putting off writing a video script, so yet another good distraction here. Well, you're welcome. At some point, you should go do that. Tech reviews made me find your vlog. Actually, yeah, there's lots of people who follow the vlog because they saw a tech review and then ended up following the vlog, and I think that's great. And hopefully people enjoy the vlogs too. Do you ever get stressed out about your vlog or hesitate to do it in public because of the weird looks people give you? Sometimes. I think I've talked a little bit about this before, but like I kind of feel like I'm talking to a person, even if people don't understand it. I actually feel like I'm talking to hundreds of people all the time that I have my camera, because I just know you guys are going to see it a little bit later. So it isn't too weird, except like if I'm here and somebody's like sitting right here in a coffee shop and I don't know them, then that's weird. But provided I have at least like 10 feet of space, you'll just notice sometimes I talk a little bit quieter. If I'm like out in public, I actually think it's kind of fun or funny to like do this. This is kind of what my vlogging rig looks like, other than it's this camera, then this camera, and then I've got a microphone on top. But like doing this in public actually just kind of makes me laugh. If I'm trying to be discreet, then I just kind of hold it beside me. I've had other people. Wow, that just like went down to nothing. Oh, look, my headphones are back. That's fine. Video detected. All right, you guys back? Dun dun dun. All right, we're back. What were we talking about? I got completely. Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, vlogs. Where was the question? There was a good question. Stressed out about the vlogs. I don't do it daily because that just gives me a little bit of mental break to know that I don't have to do it daily. If I had to do it daily, I think that would stress me out. But when I've got the option, that helps. Anyway. Blue screen is still nice. All right. How long do you need to edit a typical vlog? When do you usually edit your vlogs? I edit my vlogs typically after the kids are in bed. So it starts about 8 o'clock, and it's usually, depending on the day, now I'm getting pretty quick, where there's some nights where it's like 9:30 and I'm done. Those are the really simple vlogs. Otherwise, it's 10:30 or 11. So typically need 2 to 3 hours, and I typically do it after the kids go to bed. Hi Justin, are you going to change your G7 for the G85? Any reviews? I've requested from Panasonic, my rep at Panasonic, and they're checking about getting me a G85 to try out. I don't know if it's worth, for me, upgrading. I was planning to sell the GH3 and then invest that towards the G85. I want to check out the new Olympus EM1 Mark II, or is it EM10 Mark II? It has like a dual focus detection system like the Canon 70D, 80D, where it's on phase detection and contrast detection. That is very interesting to me. I may want to check that out, or the GH5, but if Panasonic sends me one to try out, I will definitely try it out. And maybe the in-body stabilization makes it worth it, but I've taken this thing in some weather and I haven't had problems. So the weather sealing, but if you're buying a new one, definitely get the G85. Do you have any videos on your computer setup? Your videos convinced me to go with the G7 now looking at editing rigs. I haven't done that yet. I used to do IT, so I just built my computer. It's a well, it's a quad-core Intel i5. I just upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM. You don't need that much. That's kind of what I found, but I had 16. I thought it was going to help. It was a different issue. Video card. A video card makes a big deal, especially when you're editing like 4K footage or adding effects and things. So get a big video card. Basically every menu though in settings is just a little better on the G85. Keep finding cool new little things from the G7. That's good to hear. I can't wait to actually check it out and see. Do you think the Video mic Go is good enough audio for vlogging, or are you planning on getting something else in the future? I'm never planning to get anything else, although if somebody gave me one. What I like about it is there's no battery, and that makes a big difference because I've had mics with the batteries in them before, and ultimately you forget to turn them on, and then you're recording and saying like, oh, I have no audio, or you forget to turn them off, and then your battery's dead when you need them. And while the audio quality is slightly better on those, I don't know that it makes enough of a difference to make it worth it. So I really like this Video mic Go. I don't know, like, yeah, maybe if somebody gave me one, maybe, but it's really convenient because I never think about turning it on or off, and that's really good. Have you ever thought of switching to the 80D or 70D from Canon? I have thought about it. I, in fact, just did a video where I talk about the 70D, 80D versus the G7 or the G85. Honestly, there are like days where I'm frustrated with the focus system. Every once in a while I'm like, I should just sell it all and go to Canon, but there's a lot of benefits to this. It's lighter, it's sharper, it shoots 4K, it's like way more compact, less intimidating. You know, I really like it for video. If the focusing system was slightly better, I would never ever consider switching, but the odd day I'm like, maybe I should switch. Canon lenses are definitely, you have cheaper options, but the quality of these are like really good. But like Canon, you can buy a super wide angle lens for like, in Canada, like $400, whereas this lens like new is like, I don't know, $1,200 or $1,300. And so that is an annoying part, but this lens is better quality than the cheap ones of those. So yeah, I do think about switching every once in a while, but like this weighs like a third and it's compact and I still really like it. I made it work. I'm trying to get to all the questions. Yeah, EM1 is really good, I heard. Yeah, hopefully. From Peru, hello, David Perez from Peru. If you could only make tech reviews or only upload vlogs, what would you choose? That is a good question. Honestly, I think about it from sometimes because my tech reviews are way more popular than my vlogs. But I think with while tech reviews are good and helpful, what I love about the vlogs is when I'm hearing stories of people being inspired and starting to do things because I'm encouraging them through the vlog. So even if 10 people watched and one person did something, I think that's more worthwhile than helping people find cameras. Not that that's not important, and I love doing that, but if I actually help somebody make a change in their life that made a difference for them, I think that's worth it. So I probably would pick vlogs, but I'm happy that I don't have to and I get to do both. Somebody said review the Panasonic 42.5 1.2. That is the next lens I'm requesting from Panasonic. For photography, it'd be unbelievable. Video would be good too. Just, I mean, not in a vlogging sense, but for other kinds of video. Make me almost feel like I had my full frame camera again. A friend of mine has it. It's amazing, but I want one. So, do you love what you do on YouTube? Yes, it's a lot of work. So, but like I love the process of making something. So yeah, I love what I do on YouTube, but I mean, it doesn't pay any money yet. So, but I still, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'm too young to know any of this camera stuff. Okay, sorry about that. Why don't you get some questions in here that maybe aren't camera gear? There's lots of tech heads here. Ooh, where did that go? Francois Lachance. I like the vlogs personally. Thanks, Francois. I see you on here. Nice. I'm just reading it. Okay, somebody's asking about my settings. You're just getting into the vlog, Mark? Getting into vlogging? I have a video where I go through all my settings on the G7. Find that under my tech reviews. That will definitely help you get started for all those things. I roll an aperture priority and I walk through all my settings, everything that I can think of. And then just ask any questions if you still have any questions. Andrew Russell, thanks buddy, appreciate it. Mark Riva, any interest in a Metabone speed booster for video? No, Mark, because for vlogging you need focus to be good and I don't trust that the focusing would be fast. Panasonic's depth from defocus technology, which helps it focus faster, only works with Panasonic lenses. So if I was making more films, absolutely. It's unbelievable. But a lot of what I do is vlogging, so I just stick with Panasonic lenses. Stasboy, have you ever thought of joining a YouTube network or not till your channel is bigger? Yeah, like I get emails from people every once in a while joining a, if you guys don't know YouTube networks, like I don't know, they help promote, and I don't know, I feel like they kind of own you. But they help promote your videos and try and get you more money. In my reading of it, it didn't seem like, I don't know, some people said they made less money. If my channel got huge, maybe, but at this point I'm not trying to like make money off it, so I'm not too worried about it. And I don't know what I don't know. I don't want to give up control yet. Maybe when I'm bigger. Timmy, oh, is that your name, Ethotron? Timmy? Maybe? Hi. Do you have collaboration plans with other YouTubers? A couple, but like for me, it's mostly like people that I know and want to help and like. If there were some other big there's a guy here in Regina. He has like 292,000 subscribers. He's really big. It's for the Sims game. His name's Curtis Paradise. And he started a Sims channel. He's like 18. He's now like, I don't know, 25 or 26, and he just rode the wave, and he's huge. But we're not like working on the same thing, so I don't need to collaborate with him. But I'm sure I would love to collaborate with people if it makes sense. But some people, like, they just want to do challenges or pranks, and like that's not really my game. I want to tell stories of I don't know, inspirational things or cool things around the city that I live in, or if I found some people, I would. Are you thinking of getting into drones? I mentioned this earlier. I had a DJI Phantom 3. I sold it because I was planning to get the GoPro system. Canada's laws are also a little bit different with drones. You have to be 9 kilometers away from an airport, and the city I live in, that means the entire city you cannot fly a drone in without all your proper papers and stuff. So it hasn't been as helpful for me in my everyday life, but when I travel, I have enjoyed using them. Going to Maui in a couple of weeks. I really wanted a drone for that, but both the DJI Mavic and the GoPro drone are delayed till after that, so I probably won't. I think you should apply to be the 27th Saskatchewander, take the vlogs to the next level. I was actually part of the team that helped develop the Saskatchewander program. Fun fact, 3 young kids, I can't travel the province. Otherwise, it would be interesting to do. I also wouldn't make enough money. Sole provider for the family, so. Anyway, but it's a super cool program, and I love it. So, would be interesting. People are always telling me I should, but it doesn't work for those reasons. Still waiting for my first camera. Should I check out Don's photo, price-wise? Shop around. For sure, shop around. I like supporting local if I can, but if it's your first camera and it's not going to be competitive, then no, don't. But they'll try and price match if they can, so you should do that. Ooh, Maui. Yeah, absolutely. Francois, drone laws are downright restrictive in Canada. I agree. They're supposed to redo them, I think, next year. Hopefully they'll be better. Do you watch any big YouTubers? I watch Casey Neistat, and I watch Gary Vaynerchuk. He's more like social media and stuff, but those are the 2 people that I watch, and a little bit of Andrew Schrock, who does skateboarding, and it reminds me of high school. But I love Casey. He's great. I don't have a ton of time between running a business and having 3 kids and having a wife and having a YouTube channel to spend a lot of time watching people. So I basically just limit it to, I try and keep up with Casey for inspiration and Gary Vaynerchuk for business work inspiration, and then a little bit of skateboarding guilty pleasure on the side. John Biden, thank you. You're most welcome. Did I miss anything here? What's the bass in the back? Is that a Mexican jazz bass? Good catch. It is a Mexican... Yes, this is a Mexican 5-string jazz bass. I got a different pick guard. I also pulled all of this apart and rewired the entire thing so that it was way quieter and less noisy. And I added this as a push-pull switch, and it changes it for you musicians. Maybe nobody else cares, but rather than the pickups being separate, it stacks them and it sounds really thick and meaty. So it's kind of, that's my bass. I like it. What else? Very, very interesting. More comments below. All right, this is fun, you guys. I'm enjoying this. We should do this more often. That's a really cool bass. Thank you. Going to be vlogging conference next week. Gary Vidiu will be there. I am so jealous. I'm trying to get to him in the spring. Any tips beside extra batteries and SD cards? The thing about vlogging that makes it magical is when you do things that most people would think, oh, I can't believe he did that. So, just put yourself out there and, I think magic will happen. But yeah, lots of batteries and SD cards. And make sure you have a lens that works well in low light because you're going to be indoors. And there's nothing worse than dark video. So, I'm a musician, by the way. Oh, awesome. Yep. And then, I don't know, you probably can't see an acoustic guitar down here. These are made in Canada. This is a Seagull. And it's out of tune right now. I haven't tuned it, but it's my acoustic. I like it. Yeah, what else? What else? Digging the live streams. All right, John. Happy you do. My wife hates it right now, but it's great. What else? I feel like we're running low on questions. Will a G7 last for a full day vlog, or do you have to bring extra batteries? Definitely have to bring extra batteries. I mean, I make it through a day most of the times on batteries, but that's like maybe like an hour and a half of filming. So I have 3 batteries. And don't worry about buying knockoffs. They work fine too. The only thing is the Panasonic battery will go from 3 bars to 2 bars to 1 bar to no bars fairly consistently. The knockoff batteries go for 3 bars for a really, really long time, and then they go 1 bar and dead. So that's really the only big difference. But I would say 3 batteries will definitely get you through any day of vlogging. And then these were like $30 for 2 batteries, I think. And they work fine. Live streams are awesome. You should do them weekly. I am actually considering that. Honestly, it's less work than vlogging. Maybe I'll take a day off vlogging and do this. And I think the tech talks and things could be fun. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to get over vlogging in public. I never personally see someone do it. Do you get questions from employees? Around here, no. Nobody really questions. The security guard in the mall told me once I couldn't film there, and that was fine. Without permission, I went after permission, and they said I'd have to get permission in advance, which I probably won't do. But you just have to believe that there's actually somebody here. Like right now I'm staring at the camera, but I'm not. I'm staring at you guys and talking, excuse me, to you guys. And so as long as I believe that, then this works. So, I don't know, but you do need some self-confidence. And again, I think I just mentioned, like sometimes the fun of the vlog is doing things where people are like, I can't believe he just brought his camera there or did that, or, that's part of it. But I don't like getting in trouble. So I'm always super respectful, and if I got in trouble, I would feel bad about it, but I try not to be. Have you ever had a fan-like noise inside the G7 body? Nope, something broken. You can get the international Japanese G7 batteries for a lot cheaper, and the battery meter still works. Good to know. Top tip. Enjoy Hawaii. It's the absolute best place to visit ever. It is like one of my favorite places in the world. Maui is like the perfect blend of there's stuff to do, but the pace is like so relaxed. So it'd be like 100 cars backed up. So it's like, just come on in. Nobody's in a hurry. It's great. So I love it. It's awesome. G85 has a loud fan noise to it. Oh, that's odd. What type of music do you play? Did you ever have a band? No, I mostly played in like church stuff, honestly. I don't get to play as much anymore with kids and whatnot. But never, like, I played a lot of music over a lot of weeks. But no, I was personally never in a band. What's the name of the book you read the weekend before you quit your day job? Getting Naked by Patrick Lencioni. It's just about like contrasting 2 styles of consulting, and one was kind of what I was doing, and the other one is definitely how I wanted to consult, which is just like being completely open and honest about what you know and don't know, and no secrets, no smoke and mirrors, not being afraid to ask dumb questions, and really believing the value is just, I don't know, and being part of the team. It's a great book. Really like it. Do you always do Maui, or have you been to other islands? I've only done Maui. My parents have been to, I think, most of the islands. It's like what they save for every year is to go to Maui, so they have done them all. Maybe not them all. I think they're missing one, but they may be going this year. So, yeah! Are we having fun yet? I think we're having fun. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh, I just clicked out of it. Perfect. Okay, well, do you ever play sports? Do you have Instagram? Okay, we got some more. Okay, we're going to do this for we're going to take 3 more questions. Did I ever play sports? Yes, in high school I played basketball. I was actually very good at it. In one year, 3 times against the same team, I scored 45 points, like 45, 45, 45, which is kind of crazy, but I scored 54 points another time that year. Playing against senior team when I technically was a grade 10 age. Anyway, I was good at but I hated it. Like, I did not enjoy playing it. Too much pressure. I played volleyball and I really liked playing volleyball, but I was much better at basketball. Do I have Instagram? I do, at Justin Rivas. And there's lots of cool photos on there, so check it out. You should start home recording videos too on your YouTube channel. I just to get some music out. Yeah, maybe. If you weren't doing this for a living, what would you be doing? I've always said if I could make the same kind of money working at McDonald's, I would have kept working at McDonald's because I loved working there. Just people and process and fun, and time went quickly and we were really busy and I enjoyed that. I don't know if I would be doing that for a living, but if I wasn't doing this right now, I'd probably be trying to apply to be, I don't know, some kind of senior social media of something in some companies, or convincing them they needed me to do that for them. What high school do you go to? Harvest City. Favorite Christian artist? I don't think, I like John Mark McMillan or Jonathan David and Melissa Helser. They're very different and not like typical Christian artists. I don't know that it's a problem. I think I just know how that camera is. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, one more question. Next question will be the last question. Okay? But we'll do this more often. Seems like you guys are enjoying this. And there's lots of people following along, which is good. And maybe we'll do some that are like, we'll say that these are like vlogging or life or business. I don't know, like these kind of Q&As, and then maybe we'll have like a tech Q&A. I labeled this one tech, but it's really just the first one. Then we'll have like tech Q&As. How does that sound? I'm still waiting on that question. Anybody? Last question. Last question. Hey, I can see myself on the screen now. Hey, that does look good. That looks way better than Facebook. Facebook's quality is, this is way better, definitely. Hey, some people just followed me on Instagram. Thank you, guys. Nope, I'm counting down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more questions. All right, well, thanks, you guys. This is fun. We're going to do this again. And I will actually, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Iowa 7.5? I don't know what that is. Iowa, I don't know what that is. Thanks for doing what you're doing. You're most welcome, John. Hey, great hanging out with you guys. I'm probably going to end it here. Super cool. We'll do this again. Appreciate you guys so much. Have a great night. I'm going to go finish my movie, hopefully, if my wife's not sleeping. It's a possibility. Anyway, stopping here. I think. Trying to. Can I end it from here? No? Come on. Oh, broadcast and process. Oh, yeah, okay. Figuring this out. There we go. Bye.